Hi, I'm Rachel of Rachel Fine Art. Today we're going to be spotlighting Leaving Darkness. Leaving Darkness is 22 by 36 inches. It was painted on unstretched canvas, so you get the painting on all four sides. This particular piece, as of today, is probably the final piece in the specific series on water, characters, and attributes of water. And as you can tell, this piece is extremely abstracted. It is tons of thin layers of paint. It has multiple different techniques with like drips. I'm going to move this around so you can see some of the dripping technique that came through to add maybe some cloud moving. And then various forms and shapes that maybe they're buildings in a background, maybe they are boats on the water, which was kind of the intent with the piece. However, with abstract art, you really are genuinely open to your own interpretation. This piece was produced using my silicone wedge that I love using. So a lot of the very thin coats of paint were of a scraping technique. And then lots of large palette knife work as well, as you can see through this area. The thing that I really do appreciate about this particular work is the way the metallics kind of blended in, and there's definitely some area in this section where the gold just kind of subtly pops off the canvas a little bit, and then some fun little splatter technique that kind of gives you that, ooh, what am I looking at, kind of a thought process. Tons of little marks, tons of use of my fingernails in this piece, so lots of interesting layers and some fun shapes and just different things going on here. So, yeah, Leaving Darkness. Probably titled that because of this area right here, because it's clearly a darkened cloud. Random story time. This piece I painted right shortly after the death of a close family friend. And that mourning energy still really was feeling that. Still do. You know, it takes such a long time to grieve when someone has left early. But this piece is actually very representative of my state of mind the day I was in the studio, and that longing to get out from underneath some of the sadness, the darkness that you feel pressing in, right? And a hopeful spirit. And I will say that this one particular lady who did pass was that. She always had a very hopeful spirit. And I genuinely believe that her hope for the people she left here would be that we would be able to remember her lovingly and then not dwell in the sad spaces, to move forward. So this piece is actually, I'm just going to call it what it is. For me personally, it's a piece on healing. It's leaving a dark, saddened time in hopes of moving forward into a lighter, brighter season with our fond memories, with the joy that knowing her brought. But yeah, that's literally what this is. So my paintings chronicling life stories, real life happenings. And so with that said, so much captured through color symbolism. So anyway, that's what Leaving Darkness is. If you like my zany explanations of this painting and others you may have seen, please follow me, follow my channel, hit subscribe, whatever you do in YouTube lingo. Let's connect. And then hopefully I get to see you back here soon. Thanks. Leaving Darkness is this big by this big, because I didn't measure it. Hold on.